Good morning. Welcome to Workforce Skills with John Morse. Another Monday morning out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I am pleased to have a guest on, Sean Ceaglio, with me. He's from GlobeLife. So for us as a company, what I'm looking for is I'm looking at different things that we can help our business, that we can retain employees, different benefits that's out there that we can offer to them at little or no cost to the company. And Sean, your company offers some great benefits for any size company, really, doesn't it?
We do. Any, small, medium, large business, we have to have 5 employees, but yeah, we do exactly that. We allow business owners and businesses in general to offer some really quality benefits to their employees at, like you said, 0 cost to the business owner or the company at all. It actually helps create a tax savings for the business in the meanwhile. So what we offer is called the Worksite Advantage Program. And that's the hardest part, is actually speaking to the business owner to make sure that they understand that this program is actually 0 cost to the business, and that it can help them attract and retain employees.
Wait, what? 0 cost to the business owner?
Correct.
Did you guys hear that out there?
Every business, and like I said, we speak to a lot of business owners, and a lot of them assume that their employees, they don't want any more benefits, or they already have some, or we don't have anything because they can't afford them, or a lot of the objections that we get. And after showing them how the program works and exactly what is offered to them, they see the value in it. But yeah, we have life products. One of the ones that I'll bring up for sure is that we have a life product that is a merge or a hybrid between whole life and term life. And we're the only company in the country that's actually done a true hybrid of the two, that a lot of employees really like. Because instead of paying for a term policy that will eventually end, we all plan on living past what most companies will sell you as a term policy. Usually around that 60 or 65-year-old mark is when those term policies expire. So all the money that they put into those policies and the policy themselves expire.
Okay.
And then they have the whole policies that you pay a lot more for, because they are definitely going to pay out eventually, because we all have an expiration date. But you have to spend a lot more on those because, insurance companies know that they are going to be paying that out. But you have to pay for those all the way until end of life. We made one where you only pay for the product until age 65, like a term, but it covers you all the way until end of life. So that's why a lot of employees, they see the value in that, knowing that their loved ones, whether it's a sibling, a parent, a spouse, or children or grandchildren, will, have that benefit, once they do pass away.
Now, with any company, is there a certain percentage of employees that they must have sign up? Or let's say it's a small company, only 1 or 2 sign up. Is that still
feasible? Most companies that offer anything similar to this, they have a minimum requirement participation, and we do not. We do have a minimum employee count of 5, but there is no minimum participation. If any of them want them, great. If none of them do, that's okay too. But that's where we stand out even more, is we have 2 benefits that all the employees get at 0 cost.
So if a company only has 5 employees and you show up and only one person wants something with you, that's still fine.
Totally fine. We're here to help the employees, and we know when we help the employees and don't charge the business owner anything, that it's going to be a positive outcome. It's totally based off of their needs. Like I said, that needs-based approach. If they, already have some life coverage, we're not here to push them to get anything else. We're just here to see what they need and give them offers accordingly. Our main coverages are for, obviously, life. We have multiple different coverages that they can get. And then there's a couple different cancer coverages, a critical illness coverage, and accident coverage. Our accident coverage is called our Accident Protector Max, and it covers them on and off the job 24 hours a day. If they have any kind of accidental injury and have to go to the emergency room or even just the urgent care, they get paid up to $500 just for going into the visit, just to go see if they broke a bone or need stitches or whatever accidental injury it is. And then if they get hospitalized, there's a much larger payout. And if there's specific injuries, they get payouts. If they're confined to the hospital, it's up to $500 a day. If it's in the ICU, it essentially triples that to $1,500 a day. There's just a big benefit to that. And they can also get their entire family covered on that. for super affordable rates. It's as low as $3 an employee per week.
Oh, wow. That's cheap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to cover their whole family, the entire family, not per person, it's only an additional $3.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how many people out there deal with cancer.
But yes, we're seeing a lot more people. The statistic is 1 in 3 people. And from what I've read up on, it's actually about 1.4 out of 3 people will be affected by cancer sometime during their lifetime, and usually during their working years, unfortunately. So
it's getting worse. Yes. But if there's something that can ease that burden, which is what you guys offer, that's a huge benefit. Now, as far as companies you say any size, where are you guys located at? Are you just strictly here in Phoenix? Are you nationwide? Are you worldwide?
we are nationwide.
Okay.
We have offices, in just about every major city, and then others also. We have 2 offices here, looking to open up our third. I mostly work in the Arizona market and the surrounding, Southwest region. But no matter what.
So for me, I don't know why any employer would not reach out to you and call you and say, hey, let's set up a meeting. Let's do something. Let's get something to happen here, because, I was shocked at how many of my employees wanted to sign up with you and wanted to do something. You're about building relationships. One thing I'm huge on is the relationship side of it. And to see that with you guys and what you're doing, that's huge, because that's me with my employees. It's about building a relationship with my employees and wanting them to want to be here.
All of our benefits are 100% portable.
Okay.
And a lot of companies will say something similar, whether it's convertible or transferable. But what a lot of people don't realize is even companies that give, life insurance or other benefits to employees at 0 cost or at whatever cost, the moment that employee leaves, whether it's they had to relocate, they quit, they got fired, or they worked there for whatever, 15, 20, 30 years and retired, all the benefits that they had are gone. And even if they were transferable or convertible, when they leave, they get reassessed at their new age and their new health. So a lot of times they're not even eligible for those products anymore. Ours is 100% portable. Nothing changes from the day that they sign up for whatever they want. If they retire or have to relocate, they take it with them for the exact same price as what was signed.
I think that's a good benefit for you too, if they leave us and go somewhere that doesn't have your services. I've enjoyed having you on here. It's a great conversation. I love getting the message out there. And for me, if you're an employer out there and you have employees, this is a huge benefit to help your company retain employees, to help them have something a little bit extra, especially if you're not to the point where you have 50 plus employees where you have to have health insurance for your employees or offer that. This is something different that is really, really going to benefit you and the people that work for you. Sean, if they want to get a hold of you out there, what's the best way to get in touch with you or get more information on your company and your services?
Just like I do with all the employees that I meet, the best way to contact me is either via my email or my personal phone number. The email is GlobeLife.Worksite @gmail.com, or my phone number is 480-881-2559. Either way, I'll reach back out. If you send me an email, I'll follow up with either a call or an email.
Sean, thank you for coming on here. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed this, and hopefully you're able to help some other businesses out there like you helped me and their employees. So guys, hopefully you get something from this. It's been an honor to have Sean on here. Stay hungry. See you next week.